Well, got started about 10 after 6 this morning. Of course, it was raining at 3 and then raining when I put up my tent. So my tent is a horrible wet mess, and we'll need some time to get that straightened out a little bit later. Otherwise, reasonably dry inside, but a bunch of detritus spatter. All these little tiny leaf bits are glued all over my tent, so we'll need a major cleanup operation this afternoon, but according to others, this afternoon's supposed to be sunny and 80, so we'll see how that goes. Well, it's coming up on 9 o'clock and finally stopped actively raining and dripping hard. It was a nearly 2,000-foot climb, so inside the rain jacket, my shirt got so soaked that water was flowing, literally flowing out the bottom of my rain jacket sleeves. So I stopped at that shelter back there, ran into Pop Tot Mountain Man, who walked out from the shelter last night that I stayed at. So starting early allowed me to catch up with them. So I suppose that's a good sign. Now we're about to the top of the climb, and then we're going to do a ridge walk. With any luck, the sun will come out. We can get things dried out because everything is soaked. Shirt, pants, underwear, socks, tent, sleeping bags damp. I need some sun. So these are the rocks that I've been walking over for the last hour. Probably will continue along the ridge. Makes the going slow sometimes. And we're in a fog. About 10:30 and the fog is just starting to lift. Maybe we'll get some sun today. It has been a very moist morning. There may still be hope for sunshine today. Okay, so we just had a big drying party at the Warspur shelter. Got everything dried out, and now it's 5.9 to the Laurel shelter, and that's, we might call it a day. I've only got 35 miles to the hostel. So if I get another 6 today, that'd leave under 30. So a full one, and then a nice short one. And we get to cross this creek. I saw this tail hanging out when I walked up. I guess he's right there. This has been a long, sweaty climb. We got a half a mile more to go. It's close to 1,500 feet or so, and been mopping the sweat off. Wow. So At least everything got dried out for tonight's camp. So half a mile up and then 2.5 miles down, total 3, we'll be at the shelter. Just finally got reception for the first time in 2 days, and called Christy and let her know everything's okay. Woo! And that was a climb. Sweating buckets. So 2.5 miles to the shelter. Does have a lot of tenting sites, looks like. And then the first one here. All right, I scoped out this spot, and it's close enough to the privy over there, the shelter over there, water's on the other side. It's protected, no widowmakers. 6:15, and the Serenity Shuttle has landed trail mile 675.5 for an 18.5 mile day. There's already thunder in the distance, so it sounds like it's going to rain again, just like it did yesterday, just like it did the day before. So we got to walk through a lot of weather today and then have a nice big drying out party. Which looks like it'll probably happen again tomorrow. So thanks for hiking with me, and remember, we're doing the impossible, and that makes us mighty.